This update in SERPShaker also gives you the ability to inject schema into each of your pages or posts. And the way that I'm doing it at the moment is just kind of leaving it wide open just to kind of provide the biggest range of flexibility with implementation since schema is constantly changing. I basically just made a text box where you can paste in your schema code directly. Because if you were to try to paste up here in this shaker page, anywhere in the content area, WordPress automatically strips out any script type tags, or it would actually mess up because of all the squigglies that the LDJSON code uses. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do it here. And I provided a link here for a schema generator, very easy to use. I found this the best one so far. Basically, just click it, it's free. And what you want to look for is, like whatever the schema is about. I typically been doing a lot of testing with the local business one. So if you look for local business, you can go ahead and select that one. And looking at it at first, it might seem intimidating. There's only a few things you really need. It's just the name, the location. It does need an image, and I believe those are the only requirements. So I'm gonna skip all these. I'm just gonna go with the ones that are needed. For address, we need that. So this is where we start putting in our information. So I'm gonna put USA for the country. Locality, think of that as your city. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the city short code. Region is the state, so state short code. Postal code, that would be your SIP. So I'm gonna put the SIP short code there. You don't have to worry about street address. Obviously, if you've got some made up ones you want to use there, you can. Um, if you've got any of this other information, we go, but it's not required. So I'm going to go ahead and go through that. I believe you can also let's see that. You can do aggregate rating if you want. I'm going to go ahead and skip it for now. I'm just going to look for any of these other ones are not required. Here's name and here's image. So name, let's do like pawn shops in city, state short. And image would be a URL to um, the URL to a particular image. I don't have one at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it. But it's got a ton of different things you could do on there if you wanted to. I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one for now, though. And basically, I'm going to get an error on the testing tool that I'm missing an image, but I just don't have one uploaded at the moment. So if we were to just quickly test the markup and hit play, you'll see that it's telling me I should have an image, I should have a price range, and I should probably have a telephone as well. But these are just things that they want. This is actually something that's required. But even without it, I mean, I've had tons of sites that I haven't used image for, and it's been okay. But it just kind of helps to give Google exactly what they want. But that seems like it will work there. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And this is what I'm going to take over to the Shaker page and insert it there directly. So just basically everything that the generator gives us, we paste it in there. I'm going to make sure I save the draft. And I build pages and post. So that when I take a look at one of these pages, I didn't use any content, I didn't use anything. So then if we do run this through the test here, we should see our local business one pop up, and it's local business. It's got our name, pawn shops, our address, Aberville, Alabama, the country, and everything else, the two things that are missing. But this gives you an option to start kind of playing around with schema and inserting some of that directly into each page and post. And it also gives you a ton of flexibility because I'm not building any of them in directly to the Shaker page, so that you have the option of what kind of schema you want to use, what specific things you want to try out or not try out, that kind of thing. And I figured this would be the best way to kind of give you the most flexibility with that.